Man, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Billy Graph Reviews. Where I been at? Y'all know, man. I've been busy, man. I've been busy. I've been trying to get my personal life a little straightened out and shit like that. But I got something special for y'all. First of all, I just hit 1K subscribers, a little over 1K subscribers. So shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me. Everybody that's been fucking with me from the jump. Salute to y'all, man, for making it happen, for watching my videos, for showing me love, for being into the same stuff that I'm into, and just being there to support me. I appreciate that. So today we got the Krink ink video. It's a vintage ink review. Basically, I'm not gonna be reviewing this ink because it's like 20 years old or more, but I'm basically just gonna be talking about it. This is it right here. Sorry, I gotta shoot in 0.5 because my phone's fucked up right now. I gotta get a new phone. But this is the ink. Shout out to Acme from LOD crew out here in Los Angeles for supplying me with this crazy ass find, this rare find. I may not ever find this again, to be real. That was Acme from LOD that did that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna be talking about this ink, giving y'all like some background history. Most painters already know what this is, where this comes from, shit like that. But there's always somebody new. A crazy find. This is just a glass bottle that I had. This is the new formula. I already used some of this up on my last video. Y'all could go check that out, the Krink review. I'm gonna be filling up one of these mops, and then I'm gonna do a mop review of the new formula. So stay tuned for that. So Krink, or KR ink, basically created by a man named Craig Costello from New York City around the 80s. There's no problem saying his name and shit like that. He has his name on his website, so it ain't like I'm telling the world shit that we don't already know. Yeah, grew up in the 80s. Basically was in the skating, hip-hop, punk, rap, hardcore, and new wave scene. Kind of like most young graffiti artists. You know, we grow up into hip-hop, we grow up into rap, we grow up into hardcore, shit like that. Friends were like creatives, artists, skaters, musicians. Basically, this is just like being young, you know, like being young is like a part of graffiti, you know, like just being young, stealing, rebellious type shit, you know, shit like that. So the dude started making Craig Costello, he started making markers and inks and shit for himself at first. And then he linked up with some friends in the Lower East Side area of New York later on. And he ended up creating he ended up selling out on these Krink ink, you know, on the merchandise, these bottles and markers and whatever else they had. He ended up selling out real fast, so it just was basically history after that. Some information that I found about him is that he had moved to San Francisco for a while and started like dabbling with uni markers and just basically like how young graffiti artists do. Like on me, like when I was coming up in Las Vegas with my friends and shit like that, we would basically like mix different inks together, see what happens, see if it explodes or some shit. We would put different inks into different markers that we never use, and basically just DIY type of stuff. Like graffiti is basically like a DIY type of hobby. You know, you're creating your own things and stuff like that. Nowadays we have things like Krink, you know, OTR and stuff like that, other brands like that. So it's a little different now. But back in the days it wasn't really like that, you know. So yeah, a little bit of information about these bottles right here. Minimum 20 years. Like, this like a minimum 20 years old, if not more. This is real vintage ink. You can smell it. I'll take the top off to show you. You can check that out. Almost looks a little gold or something. So the smell on this is similar to Toy Killer. If you ever smelled Toy Killer, it smells just the same. It smells like a mix of like Rusto. And I was reading some comments and somebody said that the old formula actually had gasoline in it. Kind of low-key do smell like gasoline a little bit. Now this one right here, I won't open it, but it basically smells like nail polish remover. That's basically what it smells like. Very strong. This actually smells stronger right here. It smells like nail polish remover or something. But it got, when I buffed it, it got buffed real easy, so I'm not sure, maybe I buffed it too fast. Maybe I should have let it sit. But it definitely smells stronger, you know. This one right here, it smells like Marsh K grade, not the T grade with the xylene in it. It smells like K grade, almost like some like brake fluid or something like that. Like, has more of a different smell. It ain't really like chemical. It's more of like a fluid, like type of brake fluid type of smell or something. It's very dark. It's advertised as unfadable. I mean, I'm not gonna find out because these bottles are vintage. I'm just, basically, these are collectibles at this point. You know, it'd be crazy as hell to open these and start using them and shit like that, but to each his own. So yeah, the formulas are definitely not the same. This old formula is different. They probably can't, it's probably better. They probably can't use the old formula anymore. This one right here still seems good. I mean, it's really smelly. So like whenever I smell shit that's really smelly, I immediately think it just goes to show that it's potent or something like that. So basically, these were created in New York City and distributed from New York City at a place called A-Life. This is where they first started. And basically just a collective of KR's friends. And they started selling these bottles and they immediately sold out. And then they immediately sold out again. And again and again, it just kept going. So now you could get Krink products, you could get mops, you could get this, or I should say this one. I mean, it don't come in a glass body, it comes in a plastic body with a different sticker. But you could get the new formula on the website at krink.com. These bottles are well known in graffiti by graffiti artists. It was founded in 1998, just a couple years after I was born. Lower East Side, New York. It's countrywide now, maybe even worldwide. Had immediate success, like I said, something, you know, graffiti doesn't have very many people in the game. It don't have very many suppliers like that, you know. So for the fact that somebody was able to make it off doing something that they love, like graffiti, it just goes to show you, man, you could really do whatever you want if you really set your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? If you really set your mind to it, you could do anything in this world. sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I don't have my device to hold my phone, and I don't got nobody right now to hold the camera for me. Here's a little close-up on what it says. Marketed as unfadable. Very many people know about this. Very many rave about this, talk about this. And it's definitely something I had to get into the collection. But this one right here is that one. That silver is that one. It just gets everybody. It's blinging. For 20 years, it still looks like it's damn near brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't have found it anything this new still. This new looking still. Like I said, the difference is this one smells like Toy Killer and smells like gas and Rusto. And this one smells like Marsh K grade, not the T grade. Oops. And this one smells like acetone, nail polish remover. Smells strong. Look at that at the bottom, starting to simmer up. I'm about to empty this in the mop real quick. But yeah, man, I just wanted to show y'all my find. Shout out to Acme LOD crew. Again, thank you for the find. This is something that I've been looking for a long time. I mean, it don't get no better than this, you know? It don't get no better than this. Made in the USA. This is vintage bottles right here. Vintage. Super old. Super old. That was a really great still. I'm very happy about it. I'm gonna go ahead and empty this new formula into these Krink markers. I'm not gonna do the review today. I'm gonna wait till I have somebody that can actually record me. But stay tuned. I mean, I still got content. I still got things dropping. I got more ideas, you know. I appreciate everybody for supporting me this far, getting me over 1K subscribers. Man, that's love. If you're still watching my videos, what you waiting for? You got to sub to my channel. You got to hit that bell. I'm dropping. I got more shit coming. You see the shit right here. You know, more shit like that, man. You know, more history about the items to put young writers on game, you know, and just keep the graffiti culture alive is my whole reason why I do this. Not just because I love it, it's because I want to keep the culture alive how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Graffiti is whatever you want it to be. It's creative, it's passion, it's hip hop, it's love, it's getting up, it's punk, it's rap, it's hardcore, it's youthful, it's rebellious, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do this shit, man. I do this shit because it's fun. So I'll go ahead and do this. Remember too, when you gotta shake this up, because if you notice, you see all that right there, you gotta get all that out. You gotta shake it up real good. You always gotta shake it up real good. You wanna get it all up in there. Yeah, it looks like it's good to go now. Look how shiny it is though. I mean, the new formula still looks shiny. It's bubbling up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit must be nasty. Check it out. That shit is chemical. Let me go ahead and create a little funnel, because I don't got one. That's probably something I should buy. I'm tired of having to do this shit. Use these stickers and shit. You got it. You got my funnel. Got this shit shooken up. It's gone. Really shiny. Like that. Just like that, you ready to go crush now. Just like that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Krink ink with the mop review. I've been waiting to do this. I've been wanting to do this review. I hope y'all enjoyed the vintage Krink ink, KR ink. Really appreciate the love. Really appreciate the support. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Peace, love. I wish everybody happiness, health, and all that shit. Love, man. Stay tuned. Billy's Graph Reviews. Out.